So Kittl has finally added the real tools that you need to create clone brand designs just in this one platform alone. So years ago when I first started using Kittl, there were so many things that I needed, and they've been adding it on and on. Of course, the artboards, the measurements, and now they've even added the pen tool, which is a game changer. And I'm not even playing, because this is highly advanced tool on a very user-friendly website. So if you don't know what Kittl is by now, they have like templates for you to start off with, and these aren't just like your basic templates. These are amazing templates. And if you're looking to create some clone brand designs, and maybe if you're a beginner or maybe you're even a little more advanced, it's going to help you out a whole lot. So for example, I just went ahead and opened up a few different designs. I'm going to copy and paste this over here. Boom, have that over there. We're just going to create a whole new fictitious brand. Or maybe if you guys want to run with it. I've made designs and videos, and some of you guys have created the complete design bar for bar and actually sold how much of these of it. So it's kind of funny in a way, but that's how you know this stuff works. So let's go ahead and start with our brand name. Gonna go with something like Celestial Sense. I don't even know how this is gonna look. All right, that's okay. That's an interesting font right there. That's not gonna work. Cool. Okay, cool. That might work, because that kind of looks like a cross as well. I like that font right there. Now, what if we just move this one below that one? Nah, that doesn't really work for me, but I do kind of like that font. If you ever have this problem where everything's kind of grouped together, just right click it, click ungroup, move that over here. Let's see if we can just click on the textile, see if there's any fonts that look similar. Oh, that might work. That might work. I'm going to remove this distort. I kind of don't, it looks a little off. I'm gonna click back on it. I'm just gonna do arch. Let's make this 300. Actually, I guess distort did kind of look fairly nice, because this arch isn't doing it right now. All right, so back to the distort. Just gonna undo a little bit. All right, cool. Not sure if I like it with the circle. Gonna line it up. Cool. Also going to hop into Kittl AI. Click on the vector style. This is honestly probably the wildest prompt I've ever used to try to create something, and I'm hoping it gives me something unique. If it doesn't, I like how Kittl has provided this additional chart where there's going to be additional images, and I can probably drag a prompt from there. All right, cool. So it did give me some crosses. It actually gave me it in full vector as well. It's not even in color, which is kind of interesting. Oh, here we are. So put it in white. Boom. That's actually a pretty dope cross. That's crazy. That's actually pretty crazy. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. All right, so now we can look down here and see what else is kind of available that we may like. I'm just kind of using this as a mood board right now, more so like kind of the branding logo board. And what's cool is if you have a partner now, if you have a partner in your business and you want to create alongside with them, what you can do is click share, and then you can do this right here. Anyone can view with this link, or with your Kittl subscription, you can include team members. I should have some kind of code down below for you to be able to access one of these. I'm not sure exactly. I think it might be the pro account. So honestly, I'm not sure. So really think about that. That's dope as well. So if you have team members, you can share this whole entire artboard with them, and then you guys could be working on your brand at the same exact time. You guys could hop on a Zoom call and create things simultaneously together. That's pretty dope, right? I feel like we should pick one person in the comments and I create their brand or their designs alongside with them over a Zoom call or something like this. I think that'll be a pretty dope video. Feel free to let me know down below if that's something that you guys would be interested in doing. I think it'll be pretty cool. Okay, so I have the AI creating me another cross. Let's see if I can click on this one right here. And what I'm gonna do is just try to come up with my own thing with using the pen tool. So AI did come up with another one for me. It has a lot going on. I do kind of like the cross that's going on there, but I don't know if all these extra things down here would work for me. It's just a little much. So, you know, I was trying to create my own up there, but what I can do, since the pen tool is now available, I can remove things I don't like. So we're just gonna hop on over here. And now I have this shape selected. What I'm gonna do is hold shift, click on this one. You see the shape builder right here? I can subtract it. Boom. Man, that's crazy. I don't think y'all understand the value of that tool right there. That's pretty next level to have this on some kind of design website that's online. Man, technology has come a long way. All right, so now I'm gonna do this to fix the feather. I can't say my D's, you guys. Fetter, get a little better. All right, so right there. So I have this right here selected. I actually just want to make this whole thing white first, see how it looks. Let's remove the shadow, just add the color white. Boom, it's a little off in certain selections, in certain areas. Here's another tool that they have as well, so check this out. I'm going to make this a little larger and check it out. If I want this to be a little more curved right here, That's crazy that Kittl even has this now. All right, so I'm gonna bring that back, and there we have it. So we can actually do this 2 different ways. So actually I need to merge the 2. As you can see, it's 2 different things. So now I'm gonna click on this one right here, and that's gonna merge the 2. Now it's one full thing going on. So there's 2 different ways that we could actually create the other half. I could do the same thing, cut it off, or I can actually cut the image in half and duplicate it. So for example, just went ahead and got this tool right here, just a nice little rectangle or square. Go ahead and drag this down. I'm gonna select the 2, click subtract, and I'm just gonna copy and paste, right click, flip horizontal, move this on over, zoom in, make sure we're good. It's a little unaligned, so as you can see, it's a little off. We want to make sure when we make our cut that it's gonna be a nicer cut. So it's just really where we had the square at, the rectangle. See, we needed to move it over just a little bit more. So here we have it. Move it about right there. Boom, click on that one. Boom, click on that one. We're gonna click subtract, copy and paste that, right click, flip horizontal. Now we're just gonna click on both sides. Boom, boom. And we're gonna click union to combine the 2. Now we got one full shape right there. You probably got something on the AI you didn't like, and now we just fixed it. Man, Kittl stepping up, bro. I'm gonna ungroup this. It looks like it's 2 different things. Oh man, that's crazy. It's actually just 2 different stars to create that cross right there. Let's see if we can copy and paste that one more time. Create a semi-longer cross, looking cross. It's pretty interesting. It could be used for a design or something. I don't know, but all I know is I kind of really like this one. For some reason though, this looks a little off to me. When I click on all of them and I align it, it doesn't really look centered to me. It has something to do with this text. Just gonna move it to the left a little bit. It's because of this curve right here. All right, cool. That's good enough for me. Now, what we're gonna do is click on this one right here. We can actually rename this. Now, we're gonna click on this one. We're gonna resize this. I'm gonna click settings, inches, the 16 by 20. Typical t-shirt print size. Now we're gonna try to create our first design. So we have a little bit of a start right here. I'm gonna hop into some Kittl AI and go back. Now I have a split scene of heaven and hell, angel floating above, a golden halo and armor, hellfire and demons below, clouds separating realms, detail line, art style with grunge, texture overlay. So let's just see what happens. I honestly don't even know which style to pick. We're gonna try the vector art first, and then we'll try a few different styles in just a second. So let's go and change the color to white. Pretty interesting. We got, yeah, like angels, and yeah, I could see that. So we have a vector style over here. Gonna try this pencil drawing clip art style. While that's generating, I'm gonna delete that. Let's change this paragraph up. For the ones who care deeply but carry scars, the ones who love hard, fight quiet battles, and still show up. It's a reminder that you can be both light and shadow and still be enough. Boom. All right, so that's pretty interesting as well. Kind of looks similar to the other one. The other one's going to be more t-shirt print friendly, so I would probably go with the vector one. It's already made for print too. You can already rescale this for whatever you may need, and it's not going to lose its quality. This one right here, you have to vectorize it. So we could actually try it out though if you guys want to see. I'm going to click remove background, and then now I'm going to click vectorize. And typically you want to put the number of colors that's actually in here. So it's going to be like black, gray, orange, yellow. That's really good for screen printing because you can only screen print so many colors before you have to go DTG or DTF. So let's try just a few colors, see how it's actually going to make it look. Because if, you know, flames sometimes are red and different shades of red and orange, sometimes it doesn't look good as one color. But being able to vectorize it kind of helps you get an idea of how it would look. So it actually just turned all of them into kind of a black and white shade, but you can actually control it right here. So we have some kind of colors going on. I'm going to try to remove the white, see if that helps. And then we need to change the black to white, it looks like. Yeah. Maybe. I'm not sure about that one. But this one's actually ready to go. We could actually change it around a little more until it's something that we want differently. We could try different prompts, but I feel like this is a decent enough print for this design. I'm also going to dig around real quick. I'm going to look for some other templates because I don't really have an idea of how to lay this out. I'm going to see if there's some other templates that have kind of this circle style, and it may give me a better idea of how to kind of lay it out. For example, you see how this one's a circle? I could think about putting the 2 crosses on the side, and then I could put the text above it like that, or I could just use it as one piece. See how that's kind of like a circle right there, and then I see like large text and small text right there. So I actually kind of like that idea, so I'm gonna copy this artboard and I'm gonna bring it on over to this one right here. Man, I don't think y'all understand how dope the teams is gonna be on here, especially for those of you guys who have partners, and I really think it's a good idea. We should probably do that as a video. Just let me know down below. All right, so now we have our brand, Celestial Sins. Let's see how we're gonna play this. So we can delete this, delete that, bring this cross on over. Now instead of that being right there, oh, we can actually probably keep that over here. Better copy and paste this. All right, now we're kind of getting somewhere. It's kind of a different style layout, so different than the typical designs. Maybe this needs to be off center. Okay, delete that. I'm gonna move this on over here. I'm gonna put that there for now. And then how can we keep this good hearts dark halos theme going, or this actual design? So I'm gonna group these two real quick. Move this on over here. Copy and paste this paragraph. Now bring on over the good hearts text, bring this on over. So I feel like we need like a halo or something. So for this one, since it's going to be more of an icon, I'm going to click on this one right here, emblem, because I don't want like a full-on image like that one. I just want some kind of icon representing the dark halo or the good heart. So let's start with the dark halo. Okay, that is not what I'm looking for. It could honestly probably be used though. Let me try something. All right, so if it was reverse colors, sure. I could see the clouds is kind of in the way. I used kind of a crazy prompt too though. Oh, so here's some right here. Ooh, all right, here we are. So I just copied the prompt from that other prompt. All right, cool. That might work as some kind of halo. I'd have to figure it out, but I'm sure if like we could make it, oh, we replaced the O with it, that might work. That might work. So I just kind of put it right there, and it doesn't really look too right for me. I'm just gonna have it as like an extra icon. I don't know. I'm not perfect with this, you guys. I know a lot of you guys are better creators than I am, so you guys could probably be a little bit more creative with how I just placed it. But I'm guessing like, yeah, I really don't know. I'm lost with that one. So I can't even really find a halo that I would want. So here, let me see. So I'm actually going to bring this on, and I could honestly just create that. Oops. I could honestly probably create that circle myself using the vector, but I'm lazy. I'm just gonna go about it this way. Cool. Now I just have this halo. Maybe that'll look good on top of the cross, or like this. Oh, something like that. There we are. So now this is also where the vector tool comes in use, because we want this one to be up front, and we probably want this H to be in front of that area, but we still want this part to be underneath. So what I'm gonna do is copy and paste, bring to front. I'm gonna bring up my pen tool, and I'm just gonna kind of recreate this halo right here, and this should work. So gonna click on it just like that, click on that front layer, and we should be able to subtract, and there we go. It worked. So we probably should have actually did it in like a different area or something. I don't know, but you get an idea. For some reason that pink color came out of nowhere, kind of like the pink color. Maybe we can even go with the cream or something. Copy and paste that one time, see how this is gonna look. Something like that maybe. All right, cool. I'm just gonna copy and paste this one time. Now we're just gonna make the front of this t-shirt real quick, and we could just do something like that in the center. Now I brought some mock-ups. I just uploaded that real quick. It's just an image, and then we can actually see or get an idea of what it would actually look like as well. I also saw earlier right here, I saw they already have like a tech pack kind of right here. You could even use that right there, and then you can even use, oh, here's a good one right here as well. Wow, this is new. This is cool. This would actually be really helpful for sending to your screen printer, so that you can tell them exact measurements and whatnot that you need it to be as well. So damn, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. That's a good template right there. So we have an idea of a design right there if we wanted to use that. Honestly, I just really kind of like the original one with this logo right here. So let's just see what this will look like on here real quick. Copy paste, so we can make this a little smaller, maybe kind of like a real small text or something. I'm just gonna put this cross directly down the back middle, just like that. Man, I like that. All right, so obviously you can delete all this stuff, but there you go, you guys. So we went over the pen tool, we went over the teams, because that's gonna be crazy. Let me know if a collaborative video with one of you all might be beneficial. Feel free to comment down below. We could probably find a way to make that happen. And man, just check it out. This is crazy. I don't even need to use anything else to create designs anymore. And as you can see, like, I'm not like a creative expert where I just understand layouts instantly. I really only came up with this because I saw this and I just liked how that circle was on the top left. So if this video helped you out, comment down below. Have a link for you to try out Kittl down below as well. I'll see you on the next one.